Hi there, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 11th of April. Your co-ruler, your traditional ruler, is Mars. Mars is about desires. Does that ring a bell with you? You have a reputation of being someone who's very much in touch with their sensuality. Of course, there's very many different ways that this can be expressed through an appreciation of good food, calorific goodies, a lovely glass of wine. It doesn't always have to be in a romantic context. But whatever you really enjoy, I do feel right through to the end of this month, you're going to want to enjoy it to the absolute max. This is because your ruler Mars is tangling with Neptune. And Neptune's the planet of dreams, but it's in a very artistic and even romantic part of your horoscope. And I think the two are going to be interacting in such a way that whatever it is you really would like, you're probably going to like quite a lot of it. Now, if it's spending some money on some retail therapy that you can afford, why not? Why not have a treat or two? But if it's going beyond what is realistically right for you, or you find yourself getting involved with someone, and it's not necessarily a relationship that's going to enrich you emotionally, then perhaps you need to think twice. And also, if you are thinking of speculating in order to accumulate, go forwards with great care, because this particular aspect can see you encounter someone who may not be as honourable and straightforward as you. And equally, it's very important to be aware of your own motivations. But there's also a very charged up link still continuing between the Sun and Uranus, which is pushing you to break free of something which has really become a little bit of a chain around your ankles, something that no longer gives you much pleasure. But you mustn't jump from something that hasn't been good for you up until now into something that you haven't really thought through, because being overly impulsive may not be the answer here. But I do feel that you're going to feel very restless, and this can attract you towards new possibilities. And if you are flexible, some of these can be truly exciting. But I think perhaps the most important aspect this week actually is a link between Mercury in your sector of relating and Jupiter in your sector of friendships. There could be one person that you're going to encounter this week who just really, really lifts you. This person can become a much bigger part of your life, as can become much more obvious in week 2 and week 3 of May. This person may be really quite noble. They may be in it because they genuinely care about you, but equally because of that deceptive, rather tricky influence between Mars and Neptune, you may meet someone who's not in it to share the goodnesses of a situation. They're in it for themselves. So there is that real challenge, that real contrast this week, if you like, a paradox between the good and the more challenging energies. The way through this with care, and that's why I think it's important not to jump to any conclusions too quickly. But if you are up for making some improvements to how you work, where you work, your fitness, your diet, your general life structure, being open-minded is a truly wonderful thing, and someone can be a great asset in helping you to inform yourself and even forge some kind of dynamic partnership. But if there is something that you find yourself craving for, or someone, really check out what the motive is behind that. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Good luck and goodbye for now.